out there, getting some burn coming off a tough rookie year.
Messed up his ankle right before training camp was official to
Phoenix. Might remember him for his time in Charlotte. Was involved in a key playoff series with the Heat when he was with Toronto as well. Oh, there's Booker.
As a Kogi, perhaps the rare miss from Lindy Waters.
Yeah, D.A. coming out on that, just kind of contending and putting his hand up and changed the shot.
They're coming off the mountain right now, so they're feeling really good.
Booker with THT on him defensively. Gets to his spot.
Behind the back pass, Ayton to Paul, trying to create some space. And the shot clock at 7. Here's Booker off the bounce. Hits a 3.
Motivational purposes, maybe? Wilt? Got to shoot high, Mark. Here's Booker. Another mid-range jumper as good as third field goal of the game.
I think the Suns need to overplay. I like the fact that they just overplayed right there, and they need to do more of that.
Melton going for the reach. And DeRozan on the season averaging better than 26 points per game. He's got 10 of them here in the corner. Book raising up over the defender.
Play I've seen. A lot of other teams don't have that kind of big who can distribute like Elliott.
Always good to see number 9 in the building. Booker takes the handoff. Mid-range, money. 30.
That was a good sign there, though, to see the 3. Johnson's played a great game. Biombo has been controlling things, and Booker laces a 2.
When you break down these two teams, Oklahoma City only has 4 less wins, and they have 2 more losses.
Knocks it home, and Sacramento on the board first.
Listen, don't call it a trend, but over the last, 6 or 7 games, he's shooting 50% from beyond the arc.
But there's no question over these last 2.5 months that Klay Thompson is back.
Booker connects again from mid-range.
Busted up the defense. Terry left alone again.
8-0 run for your Hornets. That ends.
Paul with a hot start. Kicks it out to Booker. Raising up for 3. Splash down.
CP milking the clock. Picked up by Smith Jr. Booker on the move, rising up. A direct hit.
Woods had an outstanding third. Even with that miss, Booker gets free. Devin Booker from the outside.
They said 0, but that was on 2, right? That was on them.
I'm going to tell you what, Contreras fouled him. But just 1 of 12 from 3. They had no answer for Ayton or Bridges. And Booker kind of ran the show.
And it's a 3-point Suns lead. Houston now 9 of 17 from behind the line.
When you say the Wild Wild West,
Most definitely.
it is exactly that. Book, little baseline floater.
He's like playing all by himself.
Paul on a drive. Book with a pull-up.
Which should go down to the wire between him and Embiid and Jokic and a couple others. Devin Booker, mid-range.
He's 2 of 3 tonight. He's in double figures with 10. Booker off the screen, gets to that elbow.
Responded and led this team to the best team in basketball early on in this season.
Yeah, what I think is he's got
Jalen Williams of Santa Clara is referred to as J-Dub. Jalen Williams of Arkansas is J-Will. As Booker, 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 5 assists. Really good all-around player. And that's about that. You give him 11-2 run by Sacramento, has them back to within 1. Booker got it. Jock Landale screening for Booker. From the elbow, he'll release and score.
A group that has shown they are not standing still at all. Constant movement from the San Antonio club is Booker. Booker off that dribble handoff, gets the straightaway look. Count it. Shooter at 37%.
He's just a solid player. He just, because Devin takes it.
Booker around the Ayton screen, elevates and knocks it down.
I can't remember the opponent now for wearing the other team's color purposely and then standing up in the corner over at the bench as if to confuse the opponent. Booker.
Whatever it takes. As you said earlier, I can get pretty much any shot I want. Starting Booker here.
Book. It's that baseline pull-up.
As the matchup with Gobert. Driving the pull-up. Scores.
Nurk 19 and 16 tonight. Booker leans over the dribble, then springs into action, hits a fader.
Booker scissoring back and forth, gets to that elbow jumper. Going to an organization that is still in that playoff route, though Mike Brown has his team playing very well right now. Booker rising up, knock it down.
Is bought into it, but as Darvin Ham was showing us, constant watering is required as Booker uses the glass, counted for 2.
He completes what Chris Paul and Devin Booker is able to do off the dribble. Another guy that can initiate offense.
Marshall with another bucket. Booker with another bucket.
So they got Bridges on the dribble, handoff to Booker. Here's a pull-up, it's good, and a foul.
Ross was bought out by Orlando, spent the last 6.5 years there, and was picked up by Phoenix. There's another mid-range basket for Devin Booker.
Booker in rush hour traffic kicks it out and gets it back on the relocation. Blows by Bullock. Got it.
Chauncey was talking about Keon before the game last night and said really just commended his overall approach and attitude. Because he played well at the end of the season. His Book gets to that elbow jumper. Working on Marshall. Gets the screen from Chris Paul. Working on Williamson. Goes baseline. Floater. Yes.
They say luck favors the prepared man, and Tobias was prepared.
You saw the run by the Sixers. Booker finds his spot. There's a the jump shot from Booker.
The Thunder trailing by double digits the majority.
7 technicals in this quarter, ties for the most in a quarter since the 96-97 season. Booker over Moody.
Are you superstitious?
Well, depends if he makes that.
I'm just kidding.
Yeah, you talked about benefiting Chris Paul. Chris Paul has been playing more and more off the ball.
When healthy, he is an excellent distributor of the basketball.
Book gets to that mid-range spot, able to knock it down.
Looney springs into action. Go get that offensive rebound.
Booker. Paul. DeAndre Ayton up at the high post. Booker. Oh, man, that man's a machine.
Why this team is right now where they are in the standings, you're seeing it.
Book able to get to that elbow jumper.
Sunday with 18 rebounds in 28 minutes. Booker over Reeves.
Well, he got off to...
Booker's been quiet. 6 points, leans in. He can make that off-balance shot.
Sometimes ugly can be good, and that ugly possession resulted in 2, but you give it right back.
Booker knocks it in. 10-second difference between the game and shot clocks here at the end of the third, with Dallas back up 1 on the Doncic free throws, but Booker from mid-range now 30 points.
The Thunder have been able to stay the course here in the third quarter. Booker once again baseline, and he has had.
Davis trying to close out defensively on Booker. 5 on the shot clock. Booker the dribble hesitation with a pump fake. Baseline floater. No. Bucket.
The Suns have done a good job on him, so you can't complain at all.
Alvarado trying to sneak in. Booker gets to that mid-range.
No, it's over.
Feather soft.
Jazz now 7 of 12 from behind the arc, 58%. Still shooting at a 54% clip. But you broke down Booker's game.
18 points, 6 rebounds. Sixers nearly to take away. That is Booker. That silky smooth stroke.
Paul the drop off. Booker that dribble hesitation gets to that free throw line extended jumper.
Good block off from Landale. He needs to just block out Drummond. It's just a load to try to block out and rebound.
Booker goes. Boom.
Chris Paul finds all the way out to Booker. Jumper from Booker.
So now Shea defending Booker. He got around the screen. And Devin Booker, too good.
This isn't his first start, though. He started a little over a dozen games this year. Booker along two, got it. Like clockwork.
Looked like it was kicked. But still in play. Biyombo not expecting that. Booker finds some room. Mid-range, rattles that one home.